What's up, guys? It's StrikerHero Camo, and I am with the Skylander Dude and Cooladuda. This is a Would You Rather Ep.4. Say what's up.
What's going on, guys? It's a Skylander Dude.
What's up, guys? It's Cooladuda.
And this is a guest kind of two-part for the Would You Rather. I have two guests instead of one. It just so happens because we're just already like talking, so I'm like, why not make a video? So we have as you know the drill. These are weird two things or three things that you kind of compare to see which one you like better. So this is kind of easy to explain. It's just hot streak. It's kind of like a miscellaneous thing. Which one that you think you got the most use of, and which one you actually like. Like, just not just the game, but the toy, the quality of the toys. So I think the trap wasn't that interesting to me, but I really like the adventure pieces because it does unlock a level. That's like a no-brainer in my opinion. What would you guys kind of go with?
I mean, yeah, I love the adventure sort of level packs. Like, you also get like a physical toy
Yeah.
and something to unlock in the game, which I also think is really awesome.
I'd probably have to go with the traps, just because in the newer games you get gold.
Oh yeah, that is a cool thing too. The vehicles, they were really, I think $15 was really expensive for just like any vehicle. For what they do in the game, you just drive in it, and if you already have, say, a hot streak that comes in a starter pack, there's no really reason to get more if you're just like a casual collector. Because, like, as long as you have one land, one sea, and one sky, you're pretty much fine, you know. Um,
Yeah.
Here we have the packaging. So, do you like the newer kind of take that they took on Imaginators, or the like past game packaging of characters? Originally, when I first saw Imaginators, the box, like, I was like, what the heck is this? Like, I was really not, I think nobody was used to how the boxes looked, especially in the official images that you see online. They're kind of like sideways. You don't get like an actual front pack shot of what it kind of bothered me, because if you compare them on the screen, um, what would you guys go with that?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get used to the packaging until I physically held it in my hand. But
Mm-hmm.
after that, I think I really like the Imaginators packaging now more than the older stuff.
Yeah.
I thought the imaginary packaging was gonna be cooler than it was whenever I actually got a hold of it. So I'd have to go with around trap team time packaging just for the design of it.
Yeah, actually, what also was annoying was when you actually had it looks cool, but like for an unboxing video, I had always like slice the tape before I do the actual video. It's kind of like I already opened it, and I hated that. Because like, you just whip it off, the older packagings, you just whip off one back, but with the other one, there's like two tapes on the side, and like, actually three, and then you had like a flip thing on the back, so that was really annoying to get. I actually, with the creation crystals, those boxings were too small, and I cut my finger open because I tried to do it without cutting the tape off first, and I like freaking broke my finger. This one is legendary variants or the dark variants, which the dark ones still look cool to me, but I would have to go with the legendaries because I don't know, I like the gold and blue. Especially on the original Legendaries, that's kind of what I'm going with here. But I'm not really a big fan of the red and the gold, but the blue and the gold was really cool looking, in my opinion.
Oh, this is tough. Cool, dude, you gotta go first. I gotta think about this.
Dark. Just
Dark.
it's in the name. Dark.
I think I would have liked Legendaries a lot more if they stuck with the blue and gold. But since they went with the red and gold, I think I shifted towards dark. I really like the dark characters now.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate. It's either you appreciate one or the other, in my opinion, and I'm not really a big fan of variants, so I always appreciated one or the other. So yeah. The next one is not Spyro and Trigger Happy per se, but Magic Element or the Tech Element. This is kind of characters that you kind of prefer of each element, because like if you like more of the magic, you're more of like a magic kind of element fan. I never really gotten into the whole I like Spyro and Genie and stuff like that, but all the other characters I don't really play in the game as much. I mainly like the tech characters because I think they're more interesting in terms of gameplay designs. Like you can just like have a big like kind of like vehicle. I mean, Treadhead, he has like he rides in a vehicle. Like, how cool is that? Like, and then you can have Trigger Happy with his golden guns, just like shooting coins everywhere. There's characters like Magna Charge where you shoot lasers and stuff. I was more with the tech kind of element. I like more of the tech characters. There's not much magic I liked, but
I think tech is more of like a powerful sort of element, but I really like magic because it's a lot more of creative side to Skylanders. There's a lot of like creative characters like Voodoo or Pop Fizz, stuff like that.
yeah.
I think the tech element is better. Just for it's more with how you play the game, where you're just going through, basically using a bunch of technology in the game.
Yeah.
It just kind of fits.
Yeah. I would go with tech. The next one is, I don't know how hard this is going to be for both of you, but we were talking about before we did this video, like, these are not just kind of like what you kind of see, it's actually Toys for Bob or Vicarious. I think the left side, those are all Toys for Bob's, and the other side is all like Vicarious Visions. I really like the Vicarious Visions aren't my favorite types of supporting characters. Characters that you see kind of along with you in the levels, or it's either, yeah, kind of like that, and then just like some boss characters, but there's not really I didn't put a boss character in the Choice for Bob's because I don't even know why I have Fire Viper in there, but I would definitely, for supporting characters, I would definitely go for the original Toys for Bob type characters because I feel like their backstory, they already had like a good kind of backstory to them. I think they're not just like, here we are, new characters that you saw from SWAT Force and Superchargers. These characters we knew first, and I kind of stuck with those characters more. I actually really wish that we saw T-Bone and like Arbo and like Skylanders Academy, or like in like Skylanders 7 even. I don't think we've seen these characters since Giants, I don't think, Noodles and stuff like that. So I really want the like the Toys for Bob supporting characters.
Yeah, I like Toys for Bob too. I think that Vicarious Visions characters are almost more annoying than fun to not usually play as, but just as NPCs.
Yeah.
But I really like the oh, I forgot his name, but the one-eyed octopus, blue guy at the top. Oh, I forgot his name, but I really liked him during Giants.
The Oracle, I think his name is, or maybe the level, I'm not sure.
That's
But
his name.
he was the best. He was the best money cheat, I think, in Spyro's Adventure. In like, the gates were really cool. Like, I think that they should bring more gate options back with the Oracle, of course. Hopefully he's not dead for being gone for so long. Hopefully they can bring him back in some way. But okay. The next one is really easy. Did you like the minis playable in the games, or did not really? I personally like them as from what they were from like the Frito-Lay things, but I don't think like they were really powerful to play as in the game. I didn't really say, hey, let's put a mini on the portal to, play as it, but I do appreciate having it in my collection, but I just didn't really play with them at all. Like, I mean, they're cool, but
I guess I kind of like minis before they were playable as Trap Team. I don't know, I just like the fact that they rather follow you.
yeah.
I just don't see minis as like a powerful or like a playable character that you want to play as. I'd rather see them follow you around, as many people think that's boring.
Yeah,
but I think it's a cool aspect of the game.
I forgot they followed you. I almost, yeah, they do follow you and stuff. It's kind of cool. I think they do attack with you, actually. But now they don't even act like that in these games. They're just a fully playable mini version of a Skylander with the whole
What
path.
do you think?
I'm actually don't know. I'm caught in between. I like them as playable characters, But I kind of wish they would have just stuck with the original 8 and have them follow you
Yeah.
around and attack as their larger counterparts, like as an actual sidekick. So I actually can't choose that one.
I mean, it's fine. We can just go on to the next thing. Because, like, I feel the same way with the magic items. That instead of just having, like, money, you know, and I think they should actually bring them back with it. Are you actually doing something? The next one is really easy. Jetpack or Pop Fizz. In my last videos, I think I did, like, Stealth or Eruptor and stuff like that. These are, like, two Skylanders up against each other, kind of like you'd have to choose which like mainstream iconic Skylanders character that you see all the time. I would go with Jetpack. I wasn't really a big Pop Fizz fan ever since like I mean I was a Pop Fizz fan right when he came out in Giants. I was a fan of both of them equally, but like I, I don't really play much of Pop Fizz because I think his attacks are just too like the original Pop Fizz. Jetpack had like cool armor, like the power punch. He had like wet armor, something that made him look cool. I was just a big Jetpack fan, just because his jetpack and stuff looks really cool. I'm just a fan of him.
Well, I don't know what you're doing wrong, but Pop is my favorite character, and I love this guy. He's powerful, creative, and he has such an awesome personality. He's just so fun to play as and just throw bottles at people.
It's almost like him and Trigger Happy are long lost cousins, because I feel like they act the same in Academy or in the story and
Yeah.
Imaginators.
I also like the variants of Pop Fizz. Those are really cool.
Jetpack is such like a mature character. It's kind of funny because he's like too serious at sometimes. He's kind of like me in a way. Sometimes I can be too serious and like it cracks me up in Academy how he's like that. The next one is giant characters or sensei characters. I think last time I did like a core character or swapping characters. This time I'm having the giants and the senseis. Um, of course, I have to choose giants because they do light up, and of course, this is the first time we got to see mega, super big characters that light up. And giants, I liked how the light core worked. You know, the first year that they integrated light cores into the toys, it was really cool. It was like the best thing ever. Um, Thumbad was
Cool,
my
dude, you gotta
favorite.
go first on this one. I have no idea. This is tough.
I have to go with Giant. They were
Giants
just
are the
released
best.
as these big monsters just to attack, and the Senseis just feel like copies of the Giants in a way, just given a different name and
Senseis,
different designs.
I feel senseis are just like superchargers because, you know, they're all like the from I don't know, they're just too similar in the fact that all they do is have different like clothings on them. Like superchargers were more like fit for racing. They had like racing gear on them, but then senseis have like all like ninja like gold belt looking clothing. Like giants were the best. Like I feel like.
I guess if I had to pick one, I have to go with Senseis. Maybe
Oh!
if Giants released more characters, I might have liked them better. I did like the fact they light up, but I just really like Senseis for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me, if that's bad or anything. I just love Senseis for
Even
some
the
reason.
story in Giants, like when Eon was introducing us, these are like the most powerful Skylanders ever, like the Giants, like it's such a lore almost, like just because it's the second game and it's just like I still think of the Giants being the best freaking character of each element, like because they're just so big, they stand out than any other character of that element. Um, so yeah, that was a good video. Thanks for being in this video, the Skylander Dude and Cooladuda. Make sure you guys subscribe to their channels. I will have a little annotation in cards and stuff like that on the screen and in the description, and I'll have their Instagrams down below as well. And yeah, this was a good video. Hopefully you guys can be in maybe next video. I'm thinking about doing some like maybe Academy, kind of when Academy comes out season 2, I'm probably going to kind of review the first episode. That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see you guys on the next video. Subscribe to them.